This is where she did it. This is where she recorded one of her most recent TikToks, talking about how she had to do what was best for her and her children. Not the children, not our children, her children. This is my daughter's room. A room that she's not slept in since before Christmas. She's talking about she had to get out of the chaos and the madness. So now I'm going to tell you what the chaos and the madness she's talking about are. Demanding accountability. That's the big one. Not letting things go when she hurts me. Telling her that she hurt me. Every time I did, every time I told her she hurt me, every time I told her that she was doing something wrong, it was always the same thing. No, I didn't hurt you. Or, you deserved it because of what you did years ago. Even going so far back as to use what I did when I was a kid. I was 14 years old. Use that against me to justify what she's doing now, or what she was doing then. She did everything from withhold affection to stonewalling and gaslighting. She'd tell me that what she was doing to me wasn't hurting me, or that I deserved it, or that even though she was hurting me, it wasn't wrong because she had a reason. And her reason was always something unquantifiable. Well, because I feel this way. I'm in my head right now. Yeah, and I can understand that. I'm there right now, and I have been for 16 years. If you being in your head causes you to harm somebody else, it doesn't matter what you're dealing with, you're wrong, and you need to fix it. There's no justification for doing other people wrong. One of the most recent failures that I regret, as a father specifically, I was in my head. I was in a bad place. A lot of that is because of what I was going through just before the divorce. Well, we're not officially divorced yet. But my eldest, I don't even remember what it was he did. It was something he was supposed to do, and he did it in a way I didn't like. I don't even remember what it was. But I yelled at him when I cussed at him. I told him, "You're smarter than this." And he was. That boy is so smart. He's 14 now. I'm not going to give too much information on my kids. I don't post online about my kids because I ask their permission first. If they haven't given me permission to put their names, their faces online, I don't. Because it's wrong. That's exposure. Your children tell you whether they want to be exposed to the world or not. If they don't say, yeah, okay, cool, don't do it. That is, of course, once they can articulate that. Not to mention all the predators out there. You don't want to give some predator something to look at. I apologized to him. I know it probably didn't mean as much to him as I wanted it to. But I apologized. I told him I was sorry for cussing at him. I didn't apologize at that moment for getting angry about something so stupid. Again, I don't even remember what it was. If I don't remember what it was, it probably wasn't important enough to yell about. And for anybody who doesn't understand, The more your head is messed up, the less self-control you have. The more the baser you comes out. I'm inherently rough. That's a polite way of saying it. Anyway, my wife brought that up during an argument that was only supposed to be a discussion. But nothing is ever a discussion with her. It's always an argument. It's been that way our whole marriage. So last time I was here, I was talking to him. And I apologized for getting angry at him about such stupid things. I told him I was sorry. But now I don't even have the chance to make amends. She's still trying to keep me from the kids, trying to regulate my time with them. Something I told her in confidence that I did when I was a kid. Same thing. Something I told her in confidence as soon as she told me she wanted a divorce. She told her mom about it. For the sole purpose of keeping me from my kids. Because my kids haven't slept in their own beds since just before Christmas. They've been at her mom's house. I can't go visit them at her mom's house. I can't pick them up. She won't bring them to where I live. She refuses. I have to see them here at her house. And only for as long as she wants me to. I did wrong. But when I do wrong, I do want to make it right. I try not to do it again in the future. That's what's supposed to happen. So the chaos and the madness that she spoke of in her last TikTok, her latest TikTok, I don't know if she's posted another one. It was a demand for accountability and cessation of the toxic behavior. And instead of getting that accountability and a conscious change of behavior, I got a divorce. I'll never put myself through this again. I will never put myself in a position to lose this much ever again. So, I think my newest catchphrase, if I were going to have a catchphrase, will be, stay single, my friends.